Use my 8 and take off the majority of the bulk. Now I'm going to use no guard and set my line for where I want my fade to start. Make sure you don't rush this. This is very important, as well as very easy to mess up. Make sure you try to match that shape and that line on both sides and make it even and symmetrical. After this, what you're going to want to do is laugh at yourself because it's going to look pretty funny. But after doing that, you basically just want to make sure it's as symmetrical and as clean as possible. Avoid taking big chunks out, because the more chunks you take, the higher you're going to have to go. So start low, and if you want to go higher, you can go higher. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to take my 3, and I'm going to go to the top and take the majority of the bulk off the sides and the back that I don't want. Oh, there's so much hair. Like I said, it's a really messy process. But we're gonna take our 1 and we're gonna take it about an inch above where our guideline starts. The technique you're gonna wanna use is to follow the contour of the head using light pressure, but going up and away from the head. The reason you wanna do this is because it helps create a better blend in the end. Bars. The next step in the process is to use no guard. Put the lever in the open position. If this is closed, this is open. You're going to do this to take away that initial line that you set at the very beginning, which you can see, and if you don't do this step, you'll see it at the very end. At about this point, I will disregard half the head and really focus on getting a good blend on one side, and then do the same thing to the other side. To get an even better blend, we're gonna go to the half now. What you're gonna do is you're gonna keep working up, not going too far or pushing too hard, but keep taking away the line you've created from the step before. We're back to the 1. I can see a little bit of a line in the back, so I'm going to dig into it a little bit more than I would normally, but we're going to get it out, get it blended in nice and clean. That side looks pretty solid right now, so we're going to switch over to the other side and try to get it as even as possible. Something I've noticed over time as I've cut my hair is that this spot back here on the back side of my head is one of the hardest just because of the way it's shaped. I have a pretty big protrusion, as well as the spot that's right above and behind the ears. That tends to be a pretty hard spot to do yourself just because of the way that you're angled. So, as always, just keep practicing. You'll get better at it. Don't worry if you don't make it look perfect right away. I think the sides look pretty good. They're even, symmetrical, and faded pretty well, which we'll come back to at the very end just to make sure. But now let's take care of the top. Personally, I think doing this is a little bit more difficult than actually fading the sides, just because if you're pretty picky about it, it can get a little bit tedious. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take my 8 and go straight through it. Because the way my head's shaped and because I've cut my hair enough times, I also like this done a pretty specific way. So I like the front to have a little bit more bulk than this spot right here. Because my head is sort of shaped like a triangle, both in the sense that it comes to a point, but also the crown of my head is a little bit higher than my forehead is. So to prevent my face from looking like I have a giant slope going down, I like to leave it a little bit bulkier in front and chop down a little bit at the top. Now that we're pretty much done, I'm gonna do a couple finishing touches and I'm gonna clean up, shower, and show you guys the final product. This right here, this is why you don't want to do this in the bathroom or inside the house, because that will make your girlfriend, your wife, or your mom very mad at you. Now that we're all cleaned up, we can show you the final product. I wouldn't say it's the best cut I've ever done, but it is a pretty solid cut. Something I could have done better is to make the fade blend over a longer period of time. And what that would do is it would give you the appearance of having a more gradual fade over a longer area. I didn't leave any transition lines, however, there is a bit of an abrupt change from skin to hair. And if you want it to look more gradual, all you have to do is to change how you use your guards. That being said, if this is your first time trying to cut your own hair, don't do this before a big event, a wedding, whatever it may be. The first couple times you do this, you have to be okay with messing your hair up. You also have to be okay with it not looking perfect. It's all a part of the process, so the more you do it, the better you'll get at it. Do me a favor, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment if this video was helpful for you. Good luck to anyone who tries this, take care, and we'll see you in the next video.